LeBron is playing checkers. Chess, and everybody else is playing checkers. Damn, I fucked that up. But LeBron is playing chess, and everybody else is playing checkers. And we will see. Grego says steroids. I know you'll say that with just steroid loving ass team. Them goddamn Red Sox. All that tobacco they chew ain't nothing true. It ain't nothing but steroids in there. And then they ban tobacco. They ain't supposed to really be chewing that shit no more. If you see them eating a lot of bubble gum, that's because they banned tobacco from baseball. Trey said, loving what I'm seeing with my Yankees. Lineup is perfect. Well, I'm hoping the pitching continues to be consistent. If not, Trey, we will go out and get what we need because we got pieces to go out there and make that happen. Hey, fuck it. It may be a Joker been telling his team he ready to go. Get me the fuck up out of here. And the Yankees may be able to get him on a low. Sluggo said, which team, Cleveland or Golden State, is most likely to sweep the conference final? Let me see. Shit, Golden State, man. Because Washington is way better than them two teams out there. I just caught a brain fart. Way better than Houston and San Antonio. Way better. So I feel that they have an easier time, Golden State, than Cleveland will, because Washington do play defense. And Washington a little hungry. Washington may get a game. You know. Here goes Grego Cass Slagger. Easier road. They ain't got no easier road. Stop that, Grego. Barbershop said Durant don't have a killer mentality in him. That's why they ain't gonna win. Right now he do. He's playing against running gun team. But when somebody put a body on his little fragile ass, he ain't gonna like that. You know, not to wish nobody get hurt. I wish everybody be healthy up until the championship. But in the championship, Durant may take a hit or two and he may fall down. Sluggo said kids are built differently. They all vacation together these days. These kids play together. Yeah, you got a point there, Sluggo. But see, this is my thing, right? If you're talking about the Durant leaving, what's the name? Leaving OKC. Shit, he could have played with Russell, man. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Rough Buff said ball award to OKC for drafting KD, Westbrook, and Harden. Buster award to OKC for letting Harden get away and not keeping KD. They would have at least won one title by now. Okay, I understand the Harden one letting him go, Rough, but they tried to keep KD, man. Come on, Rough. They offered KD more than Golden State paying him, man. KD little bitch ass couldn't play with Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook probably was going to whip his ass one time, and so he just said, fuck it. You know, I ain't got to put up with this shit. Let me go over there with soft-ass Curry and Trey Thompson, the DeBarge brothers. Let me go over there and play with them. They soft as Kool-Aid, and I'll match along with them. I'll be the motherfucking sugar to go in the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with that. Sluggo said, possibly, Gregor, I need to see how Washington-Boston played then. Them doing this year. Yeah, man, I'm going to tell you what, that was a whole different time then, Sluggo, because you got to look at the injuries back then, or people wasn't really 100% playing the games, because the season, all you got to do is jockey for a position to make the playoff, you know. Big Apple said Durant didn't have trust issues with Westbrook. He didn't trust Billy Donovan. Yeah, you know what, Big Apple, you have a point, but then you don't have a point, because Russell Westbrook tell Billy Donovan where to get off at sometimes. Sometimes he listen, then sometimes you see him over there telling him, nah, man, not like that, we're going to do it this way. So, you know, I can't tell. I understand what you're saying, Big Apple, but I can't take that. I can't. B. Hill said, Chief Pole, can you learn to be a killer, develop killer instinct? Could you learn how to be a killer, develop killer instinct? Could you learn how to be a killer? Shit, no, you got to have it in you, man. I mean, I don't know if they teaching you how to kill. Oh, well, yeah, they is teaching you. overseas, man, they teaching them jokers how to kill and whatnot. Well, in sports, right? That's a good one, B Hill. You get the motherfucking chat of the day, man. That's a good one. Because I put it to you like this, right? Durant didn't have to be a killer. All he had to do was be Durant and play his game. Last year, what he showed me when they lost to Golden State, when Golden State came back to beat them, was how to fuck up a game. You know, they had him. How to fuck up a game. And that's what he did. If you go back and look at them games where they lost, especially the one in OKC, you'll be like, why you ain't doing that shit now? Why your game is so better now? Rough Buff said, BAB, KD was upset they traded Harden. I don't know. He probably was rough. And plus, you're talking BAB, but I don't know if he was or not. I know Russell Westbrook didn't give a damn if they let him go or not. That gave him more options. When they let him in, goddamn Jackson go. That gave him more options with the ball. Russell said, shit, y'all motherfuckers want to go? Bye. I got the ball now. It's my ball. Sluggo said, be here only to a certain extent. You will never reach that dog that Jordan or Kobe had unleashed. You're born with it. Yeah, you're right about that. Because Kobe and one thing about Kobe may have been a bitch as far as running his mouth telling on motherfuckers, but on that court, Kobe was an assassin. Him and Jordan, man. I think Kobe probably grew up just idolizing, watching Jordan do his thing. And so when he stepped on the court, because y'all remember when Kobe first stepped on the court, Kobe had a lot of pressure on him, and he had a lot of shoes to try to fill, you know. And shit, when he came out there, man, I remember Kobe, one of his first shots was an air ball, you know. Andre Ellen said, BAB, Billy Donovan can't coach worth of shit in the NBA. Yeah, that's probably true. But you know what? I think y'all give coaches too much fucking credit, man. Because I look at it like this. They said here in Atlanta that Mike Woodson was done. He wasn't the coach to take him over to the next level. Mike Woodson went to the Knicks and won 52 games and took them to the playoff, even though they lost the first round. And I blame that loss in the first round to J.R. Smith for getting thrown out the fucking game, man, over a little headbutt, man. Come on, man. Hold your composure, because after that, J.R. was shot. He wasn't himself again when he came back after sitting out that one game. So you can never really say coaching. You can say coaching have strategies, but you can't really say coaches is really designing fucking hella fine plays to make these motherfuckers beat another team. Strategy here and there, and then you just can't say coaching, because I'm gonna give you a instance, right? For instance, right, when the New Jersey Nets went back to back to the championship, right? Byron Scott wasn't the master of that. You know who was the X's of old man? Eddie Jordan, ex-Ruckus star that played with that James Bailey team that went to the Final Four, right? Eddie Jordan was the man that was designing the plays that had Jason Kidd running that offense like it was well tuned and all until they got in the championship. And they went up against Shaq, and then one year they went up against the Admiral and Tim Duncan, you know. Yeah, so you can't really say coaching. Greg will say we don't really know why until the 30 for 30, but I'm sure there was a lot of fact that Westbrook is excited, but not sure he make people around him better like a LeBron or Kobe. I hope they do a 30-30 on that Oklahoma City team. Big Apple said Durant had 99 issues with OKC. Westbrook wasn't one of them. I hope you're right, Big Apple. And he said, Grego, 30 for 30 ain't gospel. What the fuck you thinking? Uh-oh. Big Apple. Somebody done woke Big Apple up, huh? Big Apple getting a little frisky up in here today, huh? Yeah. I was supposed to have a caller calling in. I wonder did he tap out on me? Sluggo said, Ruff, that's why turned around. He said, that's when they turned around and let Harden walk for stuffed styrofoam peanuts. Yeah, they did let him. Yeah, they let him walk, man. Nino said, have not watched one non-Hawk playoff game. Just waiting for Cavs Warriors Part 2. He'll say he like that DeBarge statement. Yeah, that's what they are, man. Shoot, I'm a little down in the chat, man, but goddamn Grego, boy. Grego said Westbrook averaged 11 assists, and that's with those garbage ass players who can't catch the damn ball. And you know what, Greg? No, that's Andre Elam. My bad. Andre Elam, you made a good point. He had some. I watched that team in the playoff, man. He had some garbage ass players, man. And I figured if he had KD this year, he would have been penetrating, kicking that shit back out to KD, and it would have been water, man. It would have been water, because that's KD. KD shoot the best open jump shot in the NBA. He kicks the best. Grego said OKC hadn't had a good coach, and while Kerr isn't any better, he didn't leave for the coaching. But Grego, okay, if you said OKC haven't had a real good coach, okay, Brooks that they fired and got a job automatically, and with the Wizards, look what he doing. He went and revived that team. He made a couple of changes, and look where they at. Look what they doing. Come on now. You can't say that, man. Stop. Yeah. Sluggo says, so if Golden State win the chip without Kerr, with Brown, get any credit for it, I almost can't lose during the finals. Yes, sir. They're going to lose, though, Sluggo. And it ain't because of Brown. It's because LeBron James going to whoop that ass. That's what it is. LeBron James going to do the best thing since sliced bread. He gonna orchestrate a team like shit fucking Custer did in the war. You know, he gonna have everything fine-tuned. You know what they doing right now, man? They not really resting. They looking at these games. They looking at film. They breaking down this, breaking down that. They ain't on the court that much. They get on the court probably by the weekend. But they breaking down a lot of shit, man. They taking it to the educational part of the game right now, and they getting healed, which they really ain't got too many motherfuckers hurt. They won 8 games. They ain't even had motherfuckers banging them that hard. They won 8 games and looked like they just walked through the park. Greg will say he sure Brown want this one, revenge on LeBron. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Brown better have a bunch of shit with him trying to get this one. B Hill said RC, if Golden State rebound, they'll win. Yeah, whatever. Truck D said, Chief, what's a scat? Chuck D, go look that up in the position there. You'll find it. That goddamn Chuck D, boy. RC said, that's a big if, Brian. It's regarded to rebounding versus the Cavs. Yeah, that's a big if. Trey even know Eddie Jordan. Good old Eddie Jordan. I remember him from coaching the Wizards in mid-2000. Eddie Jordan was a hell of a fine coach. Andre Ellen said, I thought that Frank kid was the man at New Jersey. That was, he came at the, no, he wasn't the man. After Byron Scott got axed, that's when he came in. And Frank ain't do too much of shit. Bam! Guess who stepped in the room? Kabow! A University of Georgia alum, sweet, sensational woman. She hails from Georgia. She's a Saint fan. We got the lovely Thorny Switch in the house. What's up, Thorny? Thank you for coming in. Rough Buff said, former Maryland standout DeJuan Dixon is the new head coach of Coppin State. Big up for DeJuan Dick.